Jack.
Tom.
Ted.
Oh, Ted's here,
That's who we have today, Jack. An esteemed guest.
Yep.
One highly requested by the audience.
Some people call him the Milkman.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do that anymore, but there was a period of time at least.
I thought his name was Ted Nivison, which is cooler.
It would be a better name.
It is unfortunately Ted Nivison.
Because it would sound like television, and he makes stuff that you watch. It would make perfect sense.
It would. It all clues in together.
It's a horrible thing. That it was so close.
And honestly, Jack, it sucks the way that it is now. That it's Nivison.
It is.
I don't like it.
No, it's a terrible name.
I don't like it.
And it's not that it sounds bad. It's that it edges you with something greater.
It could be so good.
It edges you with something greater.
It could be so good. It's like the color purple. You know,
anytime. By the way,
it could be pink. It could be blue, but it decided to be purple.
Shut up! I'm talking.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm talking. Shut up.
I wanted to see how long you guys would go.
Sorry. We can go forever. We could fill the whole hour before you came.
That was one of our most hostile
intros.
You
started pleading with me to engage, so I thought, okay, I guess.
Ted, episode 99. This is 1 off 100. An honor to have this 99.
Okay,
Thank you for being here.
That's nice. So I'm okay. I like it. So I'm in sort of the original part of the series. Everyone after this are triple digit guests, and those are worth less.
Yeah, you're an OG guest.
Yeah, after that, you're just scraping the bottom of the bin. I'm glad I'm the last piece of the jam before you guys have to start really putting your finger in there and sliding along the rim.
Yeah. Ted, how are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm chilling like a villain.
Ooh.
You ever heard that over the Atlantic?
Yeah, that was cool.
That's been said,
but never in such a cool way.
We can't deliver it the same way.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You know what you guys are really good at, though?
What's that?
You guys use the word right very differently.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that intro, that British intro. Right. And you clap.
There is a clap.
Right.
He's nailed it.
Do you know in England what we do whenever a social situation has came to its natural end, whether it be 3 minutes long or 4 hours, no matter what? And this could be a funeral or a wedding or a group of friends or you just had an argument. Every situation ends like this. Right then.
That's
and
good.
that's how
good.
That's how we
it's
end.
A good way of getting out of
and it's always the knee slap, no matter what.
Or the clap. I think the clap is fine.
Right then. You're more of a clapper. I'm more of a knee slapper. Yeah.
I
in
think
my family,
I think the biggest culprit of it is Will Knee. Will Knee?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Will Knee.
Will Knee?
Will Knee.
Will Knee. Oh my God, that took me. Will Knee.
I don't know. I guess I don't really. I guess I don't really think about how it's. I'm reading it every time I see it. What's it stand for? Will.
It's because his real name
genius.
is Will Lenny.
Will no erection. Am I right? Will no erection.
He was one of our.
I think I've met
him
maybe once. I think I met. Honestly, I don't even actually think I've met him once. I think I replied to his story, and he said, I was saying something sassy, and he said, "Fuck off, Ted." I genuinely think that's our only interaction.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are very different people.
You think so? I think we're exactly the same. We're British.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
We've got no erection.
Ted, could you introduce yourself to the audience before this goes any further?
I know you were kind of just doing it then.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Ted. I'm British. I've got no erection, and I'm really excited to be here on Shut Up, I'm Talking. We've got a lot of books here, a lot of stuff. We got Congo stories. We've got moms. Big fan of moms. That's a big topic on this podcast. That's what I've heard.
It's worth saying, we didn't prep any of these books, so if any of these are offensive, we didn't mean that.
Know.
Ted,
there was something about molesting in one of them. Ludwig read.
We didn't love that.
Are you sure you're not a big fan of geeky, girly innovation? Because I feel like that seems right up your alley, Tom.
Quite us.
No. I would say we are a fan of that, but it's through sheer coincidence.
Yeah.
We have not planted a single one of these books.
Traitor to the Throne.
Jordan Peterson, 12 Rules for Life.
Ted is a esteemed commentary Yeah,
I would,
YouTuber.
I would call myself that.
Yeah,
I
who's
would
been
call
going
myself
for
that.
years. You make big challenge videos. Some where you go across the United States, fucking going to different cafes. Others where you watch all the Barbie movies for some reason.
Yeah.
I've been watching you for years.
Let's not forget esteemed podcaster, more esteemed than us, really.
More esteemed than us.
You have been doing
Of
podcasts
Chuckle Sandwich
for a
deep
long time.
inspiration of
I'm
our...
now- and I'm
we can go that far.
Oh, I
back.
love
my
the
God,
Goopcast.
Goopcast. Oh my God.
We can go far.
Did you know that we got a literal cease and desist
I did know
from
that.
Gwyneth
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Paltrow?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
And you became the game man.
You've been in so much, Ted.
Wow, that's an even deeper cut.
I was a fan back then.
That was
Yeah.
a deep
I was
cut.
watching.
We were fans for a long time.
I know
Ted.
that you were a fan.
Everyone knows I was a fan.
Well, in particular, because I back then did watch the TommyInnit SMPLive
SMP
audition
Live.
video that I don't even think is on your.
It's still, first of all, still very public. Second
It's
of all,
on-
my
it's public.
first video ever to receive a hint of virality. I woke up, it had 3,000 views and a hate comment from C-Scoop.
Oh, okay.
But let me tell you now. Let me tell you now,
Cooper, what
Ted,
are you doing?
I was so bewildered with joy that I've been recognised by a member of SMPLive. I did not comprehend that the content of his comment was hateful. I just thought it was so cool. It was
seen you.
using Twitch lingo that I didn't quite get. So
what did he
I
say?
hearted it.
What did he say? I
pinned it.
can't imagine that Cooper's not a super hateful guy.
It was
He's-
at least bitter. It was a mocking. He was mocking me. And
yeah, he's probably doing a little bit of a bit. He's probably doing a little bit. I mean,
it was harsh.
yeah,
I was
mean,
15.
yeah, you
But
were.
before we
you,
delve-
it was a you were a
I
child.
was
Yeah,
very young, and you were all men.
Guys, before we delve too deep into SMPLive and all the history of Ted and this bullshit, we got to speak about more important things. This podcast has segments, for God's sake, Ted. We can't
It
just
does have
speak
segments. That's
willy-nilly.
one thing we have
Hey,
over
man.
Chuckle Sandwich. We have segments.
We have segments.
You were
I-
segmentless.
we were segmentless. I
It's
was
bullshit.
always trying to have segments, but it never.
You're going to love it here.
You're
Yeah,
gonna look- we have segments.
We
Ted.
have one.
yeah. This
we-
is my
we
and
do
this is my
have
first
one
time
in
on
the
a pod in a
Patreon,
while
but
too.
not-
The
Because
Patreon one, do we even print it?
We forgot.
I'm
We forgot
actually
it again. Great.
Ted,
Well,
this is a segment. Jack,
we have a
intro the segment.
okay.
it's called the worst moment of the week, Ted. We need you to
Right.
recount to
Right.
us your worst moment of the week, the worst thing that happened to you.
Don't
in the
go on
past
your
7
don't go on
days.
your phone.
You wrote it down, probably.
Can I just say as well? Can I argue something, Jack? Temporarily, quickly,
Okay.
very quickly. I would actually argue that we intro with 2 segments. I would argue that our first segment every time is explaining the first segment. And then actually that makes the first segment the second segment because our first segment is explaining the worst moment of the week.
If we're going into that, the
And
first
then
segment is the intro. The second segment is, hey, guest, introduce yourself. I mean, we could sit here for fucking days and break down.
don't do this to me.
It's all a formula.
Don't throw me under the bus.
None of this is
God
real.
damn it.
None of this podcast is real.
Yes, it is real. It's the realest thing in my goddamn life.
Okay, so this
I'm
isn't
nothing without
something.
this.
Chill out, man.
This isn't something that has necessarily happened to me, but it's something I saw that pissed me off.
Okay.
So
I'm willing to hear about this.
okay, so you know how there is
One of the worst, probably.
you know how like right now there's like the World Cup
Yes.
in America. Have you guys gone to a game since you've been in town?
We haven't been
not.
to a game.
No.
Wow,
We don't have that sort of time. We don't have the privilege
We've
of
been
time.
staying in the Citizen
that's
M downtown.
effed up. Well, basically, all I've been seeing
true. That's what we've been
on the
doing.
internet right now is about how people from different countries are coming and like experiencing stuff in the U.S. for the first time.
Mhm.
Like ranch, or like you'll see there's I don't know, like there's a bunch of Scottish people in Boston and they're literally like they're running out of beer in Boston because they're drinking so much.
Come on.
There
I like
was
to hear.
this video of a Japanese dude, like, because I think the Japanese were playing in Texas, so they're like going to, like, I saw this group of people. They were like going to like a rodeo or something, and they're like booing the bull, and they're like doing all this really fun, cool stuff. But what got mixed up into that is like this guy on Twitter who. He posted this on the 12th of this month, right around the time. It's got 158,000 likes. I've seen it posted because I'll see these on TikTok, and I saw a news segment. They're talking about this on the news, and it's from this user, and his name is @Japan_Nobunaga. Have you seen this?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. He says, Jackson says he knows exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if he's mic'd, but
He's not. It was a mistake.
basically, it's this guy who is supposedly Japanese, and he's talking about his first experience at a Mexican restaurant, and I'm just going to read a little bit to you here, because basically people are like, "Oh, this is incredible. These people, like this, people from Japan, they're experiencing these American things for the first time." They're talking about this on the. I'm seeing clips of the people on the news talking about this. And it's like, "Oh, this viral Japanese man is." So this is how it goes. USA, a Mexican restaurant. We had not yet ordered anything, and the food was already arriving. Chips, salsa, unrequested, free. I stopped the waiter. We have not earned these. They just come with the table, man. They come with the table. In my land, hospitality is a debt. Every gift creates an obligation, weighed carefully, returned in the proper season with interest of feeling. Here, the gift arrives before you have even proven you can pay for dinner. This is not an appetizer. This is a declaration. We trust you. Eat.
This is great.
And the thing, it goes on like this in this sort of like flowery way. And I'm reading this and I'm seeing this, and it comes with a photo that looks like this. And everyone's responding to it. It's on the news. Everybody's talking about it. And what I get really confused about is like, why does nobody why is it not completely obvious to everyone that this is an AI generated like thing?
Is it?
Yes.
How would that?
I mean, the image was.
Well, because
this is not obvious to me.
I think personally, it is unbelievably clear just based on the fact, like the way it's written in perfect grammatical English. But culturally, there's like this huge sort of almost, I don't even know what the word would be for this. It's like goofy, like the way it's borderline almost like
it's trying very hard to
the way
be
that
Japanese.
I
know what you mean.
Like there's this sort of like air of like honor and like, oh, we have not earned these. And I've looked through this guy's profile and scrolled all the way down to the bottom. And it's like all of these like incredibly AI generated sort of images. Like it's blue check engagement account.
Okay, sure.
But everyone's treating this tweet like it's a completely normal thing.
Can I ask one question? Because there's one thing.
You can ask more than one question.
I might ask more, but I'll ask one for now. At the top, does it say translated by Grok, or is it in English?
It's in English.
Because I was thinking maybe it sounds like AI because Grok does that, AIifies its translations a little bit.
Yeah, and what's even better is that like they try to pretend really significantly that it is a Japanese account, because you'll go to thing and you know how it says where the account was created.
Where they are now, yeah.
Well, it says account based in Japan, but then it has a little warning thing. You click on it and it says country or region may not be accurate. And it's basically saying one of our partners has indicated that this account may be connected via a proxy such as a VPN, which may change the country or region that's displayed on the profile. So I feel like, and it's also had 9 username changes also I see on the profile, but I feel like I've been a fucking crazy person because I see everyone celebrating this clearly like engagement motivated fake Japanese man's account, where, because there's other posts about it, it's not like, because like if you go to a place and you experience it, you learn something every time, right? Yes. But then he posts another one and it feels almost like it feels genuinely like almost like patronizing to like a person from Japan, like they're like an idiot.
Yeah, the idea is that Japan sent their biggest moron to America,
or like just like sent someone who is just like no ability to like begin to understand a culture. And like there's this one where it's another restaurant experience and it says USA, a family restaurant. They seated us, handed menus, and then delivered crayons to every person at the table without asking who was a child. Crayons, wax, color, for everyone. In my land, such instruments are earned through age or office. Here, they arrive with the water as if adulthood were optional paperwork. what sort of style of writing of this?
Now you've put it in the lens of it being AI. You can close your eyes and you can picture
There's
the
some white dude going.
No. You can picture the fucking TikTok
prompt.
Minecraft parkour video that's playing as the voice reads this.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Like the prompt was basically like, please write me a perfectly grammatically correct experience of a guy from Japan who is like
bewildered by America.
like apparently has been in the mountains of like Kyoto's entire life, but then has years of evidence of him visiting the United States with these long fucking stories. So I don't know. It's just like it's just been pissing me off because
Not right, is it, Ted?
AI is wrong, and my
it's
friend
not
Tom
right.
really feels that strongly.
I feel that so strongly. Just last night, I was bollocking this fella.
What?
At the gig, there was a guy in the crowd.
Man, that really, that made no sense. What you just said, you were bollocking him?
Yeah.
That's balls in British, is it not?
Yeah.
That's true.
And bollocking is giving a telling off.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
to bollock
It sounded like you
someone.
were like slapping your balls in his face.
I wasn't doing that.
Or
Uh-huh.
maybe slapping his balls.
I was not doing that either. I was
I mean,
bollocking him.
I knew, but I'm just trying to.
You
put
know I
myself in
wouldn't
his
just
shoes.
slap a guy's balls.
No, you were slapping his face with your balls.
I wouldn't do that. I like my balls where they are in my pants.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to have ball surgery one time, so
My
he's
balls
still
are
recovering.
sensitive.
I think about that sometimes because I know that about how you had. I think about your testicular torsion event, Tommy, often.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when I'm like going to sleep and I'm like, because I'm a side sleeper,
Yep.
and I'm almost like, are they situated in the right way? Like, what if I shifted
what
the wrong way in my
happens to-
sleep and I woke up to the most unbearable pain in my balls?
Because that's what happened
That's
to me.
the scariest place to get an injury.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you, Ted, I woke up and I shuffled in bed, as we all shuffle. I shuffled. And when my prized possessions just touched the bed sheets, famously thin and comfy bed sheets, as advertised universally as thin and comfy,
Mm-hmm.
felt like a million punches. And
Oh.
and have you ever felt such great pain that you could not make a sound? I didn't even go. I didn't even do that. I went like it felt like, not to bring up Thanos again, but when he snaps and you see Spider-Man like fizzle.
He just disappears.
It felt like that level of pain. I was ready to.
I don't think he was in pain. I think he was scared, Mr. Stark.
I was scared. And guess what, Jack? Unlike Spider-Man, unlike Spider-Man,
No,
where he
because it's
he
one
at
of those
least had
thi-
Iron Man to lean on. I was alone.
Well, it's like I'm kind of like experiencing this like mentally, empathetically, like I'm imagining what that like I'm having like pain in my soul right now thinking about that.
Ted, it was the worst. And do you know?
No, yeah,
I
fuck
I
that.
thought I could have got past it without the surgery, but they said you're going to go on tour. You're going to go on the How to Be a Billionaire tour, and at any minute of any second of any minute, I could be on stage, I could be on the bus, I could be anywhere, and it could happen again. They threatened me with a bad time, and I said I can't. Ted, we're 80 minutes in, and I don't think we've actually one thing about you. We're talking about.
I want to
my
hear more about
bollocks.
your testicular torsion.
Well, actually,
I'm kidding.
there
But
was
no,
an
I mean-
original point you were making
You
about
were. You
bollocking a
wanna
guy
know.
about AI.
Oh, this
I
guy
just
in
want
the
to know how to
crowd.
avoid it. Did they give you any
okay,
tools?
sure.
Like,
I'll-
how did this happen to you?
My balls are in such a placement, in such a way that they had. They were twisted. Don't try and.
Well, you don't. I bet you don't know this. It's called a Bellman's clapper
Don't
deformity.
do this. Don't do this.
It's called
Jack.
a Bellman's clapper
Jack,
deformity.
this is my story.
Did you know that?
I did. I didn't.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
God,
He's full of shit.
no. It sounds like he did.
Ted,
He didn't know that.
Tell him because this is my story. My
tell it.
story to
It
tell,
is
to
his
champion.
story.
And
I just wanted to
you're
insert-
actually stealing minority voices right now.
What the fuck minority are you?
The
well,
ball
I mean,
twisters.
I can't imagine that it's happened to too many people, and those
Maybe
people
don't use
have
that, by the
gone
way.
through something tough. No, Tommy, you're right, and I'll defend you on Twitter about it. You are a minority. You are a minority.
I wish I'd have said that like that.
That was the craziest thing.
You're a
you've ever just
neurotorsion virgin.
So sorry. Yeah, you have a Bellman's clapper deformity.
You're
which you knew.
neurotesticular virgin.
I look. I sorry. I didn't know, Ted, is the truth. And one morning I woke up and the great twist happened. And then
Yeah.
after that moment, I knew.
You're POTT, a person of testicular torsion. Put it on Twitter.
Ted.
Put it on Twitter.
I am POTT, and
I still can't believe you said that.
POTT.
what's that?
Like
Person of testicular torsion. You just
I
said.
said EOTT.
POTT.
OP. Yeah, I'm POTT.
Well, think POTT, and then the pen pineapple apple pen music starts. POTT.
He just does this.
I have a ball. I have a ball. Oh, fuck. Or actually, it would be more like.
Yeah, but Ted, honestly, I don't know if there's anything. I think that the best thing I can
nothing
do.
you could do to avoid. Is that what you're about to
If
tell
you're
me?
born that way,
If
I
you're
think
born,
you're born that
I
way.
was born in a twistable way. I was born POTT,
Okay.
right? And I didn't know this, and so I found out through the great twist. I think some feel small pains. I felt the biggest pain you could feel,
Oh,
and
God.
I
Worse than pregnancy. Lock it in.
100%, 100%.
Worse than periods. Lock
Worse
it
than a
in.
million periods.
Really?
than a
Okay.
million
Worse than a million periods. And I'll defend you on Twitter about that.
I can't believe that.
POTT.
And I'm
Because you're
standing against that
POTT.
one.
And we might have a lot of fans that are POP, person of period, but I am also POTT, which is rarer.
I'm
That is,
Up in-
I can't argue with that. That periods are more common.
currently right now. I'm a POPC,
And
person of piss and cum.
Ted, not to diminish you, most people on this earth are POPC. You know, that's not.
I'd say
that's,
about half.
that's not.
Girls don't have cum as a fluid, though.
It's not about the fluid, is it, Jack?
I think he means the fluid. Given piss as a fluid.
I don't think he did mean the fluid.
I think
No,
he's
I
here.
was definitely talking about cum.
Okay.
I was definitely talking about like sperm.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think, guys, by spending the first 10 minutes talking about piss, balls, and cum, we're alienating.
I'm doing everything in my power to affect the ad rates on this video.
Ted, you grew up in massive two shits. Haha, just joking. But I really want to know about that Massachusetts.
It seems like
You
you
wrote
really
that down, by
believe
the way.
that.
That was
What
on
you were
the
reading.
clipboard.
It seemed like you really
I
believe
wrote
what
it
you're
down.
It's on
saying.
the clipboard.
I said, how was it growing up in massive two shits? Haha, just joking. But we really want to know.
It was good. It was good. I mean, I liked it. I mean, I learned from an early age how much better our country is than Britain. Just because I think that people growing up in Massachusetts,
Well, it was right there, wasn't it?
well, yeah. No, that's where there was boots on the ground. That's where we learned. We've got. I think I lived like literally 20 minutes away from where the first shot was fired. I mean, the first officer to die in the Revolutionary War, he was from my town.
Not like a diss.
What?
First shot fired. I assume possibly it could have been like a.
Only
You
interrupt
suck.
when the jokes are good.
Bro, I'm not taking the piss, Jack. You just literally wrote down and made us all be quiet to go, how was it grown up in Massachusetts?
It's a deeply hostile environment. I'm in right
Massachusetts
now.
is an
Are you actually
incredible
taking the
joke.
piss?
is
That was
crazy.
actually Ted telling. That was horrible.
Massive two shits is a great joke.
Okay.
Two
So is
massive
this
shits.
sort of the dynamic that you're usually doing? Is like you guys
That was
argue
that
and
was
then
harsher.
Tommy asks the current guest to defend him?
That is obviously.
Because that's the second time you've asked for my defense.
But Ted,
And I'll
that
defend
was,
you on Twitter because
Thank
you're a
you.
POTT. But like,
that was harsher than he usually is.
You're-
You know
oh,
that to be
really?
true as well. That was
Might
your
have been.
grumpiness bleeding through there.
No.
Interesting.
It
Was
was
a bit
well, I
hard.
mean, no, it was great. It was great growing up in Massachusetts.
What were you like as a kid, Ted?
What was I like? Ugh, it was a piece of work.
Really?
Yeah, no, I was a pain in the ass. Spent a lot of my life unmedicated.
I'm still.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that
but
later.
I'm medicated from
what
ADHD.
was I like as a
is
kid?
this-
I mean, I like to think that I was similar to how I am now. I mean, it's the same guy.
That's true.
How was puberty?
That
for
is
you?
interesting, though. I mean, that
fuck?
person that I used to be. It is weird how you kind of shift through different versions of yourself over time, and like when I think back as to who I was, that is almost like a different person.
What the fuck did you just ask?
I was asking.
How was puberty? What a fuck?
Dude,
Because
puberty was. I mean, it was. I'll tell you what. I had terrible fucking acne in puberty. That was definitely
Really?
the toughest part. I did Accutane in high school.
Your skin is healed greatly.
Yeah, well, I did. I did Accutane.
Some people have scarring. He doesn't have that.
because I did Accutane in high school. Do you know what Accutane is?
I've heard of it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they're. I feel like that shit would never get approved over
Maybe
in
not.
Europe. You know, I feel like there's because it's really extreme. Like
I don't know what it is.
Accutane is like a really high level medication that you take to
For acne.
get rid of, I mean, acne. It's used a lot of time to treat like really extreme cases of acne. But what it does is, I think it's like you take it for like 6 months or something, and I think it legitimately changes the type of skin that you have. So I probably had like an oilier type of skin,
Like a
and now
snake.
I have what's called like a normal skin type. It like
Right.
shrinks the fucking like oily pores or whatever in your skin.
That sounds great.
That sounds.
Well, yeah. Now I'll have like when I get a pimple now, I'll have like a pimple for like a couple days, and then it goes away. But I barely get pimples anymore.
The reason I asked
What do you- what?
about your puberty.
You said that in a fun way. I don't know how
I
to say
barely
that.
get pimples anymore.
Yeah, it was fun. I like that.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on the enunciation there at the end.
You really gave up on like moving your mouth.
Yeah.
One thing I'd describe as significant about you, Ted, there are many, but one thing would be your voice, Ted. You have a very significant, deep, well, good. It's one of the great voices of our time. When did you develop this during puberty? Was there a moment?
That was the puberty question.
Well, because there must have been a moment you were 15
I mean,
or 17 or 13
I-
where suddenly you were like this.
I mean, I probably, God, my voice must have been this low since I was like 14 or something like that.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. No.
Was it an overnight
I think
sensation?
it may have just happened to me there.
I'm not sure. I mean, it must have changed somewhere around that transition from middle school to high school.
Did you feel a big confidence boost with your new voice?
Well, I don't know. It's hard because there's obviously that tough period where your voice like cracks when you speak, and like you try to say something serious and your voice cracks, and you're like, fuck, everything that I just said entirely lost its legitimacy.
Yeah.
But I was also I was pretty lanky as a kid. Like I was pretty like skinny. I was still tall. I was probably in high school. I was like the height I am now, minus maybe like an inch or something. Yeah, I think, I mean, nobody likes themselves when they're in high school. You're always like,
Yeah.
fuck this. I'll tell you one thing though. When I was in high school, like around like 2012, 2013, I was essentially doing what you guys were doing, making YouTube videos. It just didn't work out at that point. Like I
Really?
made Minecraft videos. I made Minecraft mod reviews.
No way.
Oh, really?
Who were your big inspirations?
Like I mean, like I watched like the originals, you know, like I was watching like Sky Does
Yeah,
Minecraft.
I
Were
think
you
you
watching
can
Dan
say it.
TDM?
What's up?
Were you watching Dan TDM?
I didn't watch him as much.
No.
I watched
I was
like
on the Sky Does Minecraft.
I
But
love
like-
Sky.
you know
This is before.
Steven Suptic, you know
Yeah.
how
Ah.
he used to be. Oh, well, he's like a streamer now, but he used to
Yeah.
be called MLG Haunt.
Oh, that's early. I knew Sugar Pine 7.
Yeah, this was before Sugar Pine
God,
7. He used to
okay,
be called
wow.
MLG Haunt, so I watched his videos back then. I remember I would do, and I've talked to him about this now because I've seen him at plenty of events, but I used to do this thing where I would go to like PAX East, and I saw him like maybe 4 times at PAX East when I was just like literally a fan, and I would always say hi to him, and then it turned into a thing where he started to recognize me. But no, I remember I would go to like, I watched like I remember watching Markiplier when he had like fucking 600,000 subscribers. And
There's
like
a
I met him
Markiplier
at
that's
PAX
about you.
East in like 2013 when
Yeah.
he was sitting at a table, and I did the most extra fucking fan thing that anyone could do. He was sitting at a table, there was an extra seat there, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I sat down at the table that he was just chilling, probably waiting for someone, and I basically just like asked him about what equipment he uses and stuff for his videos. And I was so extra.
Did he take it well?
I mean,
Was
yeah.
he
I mean, I like to think. I mean, I was like, you know, heart pounding the whole time. That's why I like whenever someone like comes up to me now, and you can see like, especially at conventions, like you can see they're like a little shake and stuff. I'm like, you're so chill. Like I'm such a normal guy. Like you don't need to like worry about it, because I know what that felt
Yeah.
like
Yeah, sure.
back when I wasn't a YouTuber at all. But yeah, no, I've always been kind of doing this stuff. So I always thought it was interesting when you were 16 and you fucking started blowing up, and I was like, man, I don't like, because I've talked to you about this before where I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I would
You
behave.
spoke to me at that time. It was the first podcast I did. I was 16.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I don't know how I would be fucking figuring, like I would not have been able to fucking deal with it as well as you guys have, because I am definitely not as I don't know. You guys come off as more mature than I was at that age. Like the progression of you. Maybe you were kind of forced into it, but I'm sure I'd like to think that other than the ones that didn't work out, that you had some good voices behind you.
Yeah. We had
Yeah.
each other, but we were
We
also
had each
both
other.
young, which didn't help.
Tubbo.
Also young.
Tubbo. Tubbo.
You mentioned that you don't think you.
I think you really. I think it's not only is it that you just like Tubbo because he's one of your best friends, but like I think that you just really like saying his username.
As a
I
word,
think
it
that
is
there's
great.
just something about it when it comes out of your mouth, like you get a indescribable joy of just saying it loudly.
I've done so many videos.
Tubbo.
I've branded so much of my channel around the word Tubbo that I didn't have to, but I just think it's the one of the
It's fun.
Of usernames. I often rank usernames out of 10. I think Tubbo is
It's
a
a 10.
rare 10 out of 10
It's a
username.
10.
It is a hard 10.
It's when someone has a username so good, you even once you meet them in person, you know their real name and you know them as a human being, you still call them that username.
Tubbo.
That is a 10-10.
Jack Manifold also a 10-10, my friend.
That is my birth name.
Again,
the same as
10-10.
Ted. Like your name is actually Ted Nivison. The same way my name is actually.
my
Ted
channel
Manifold.
wasn't always called Ted Nivison though. It was called my old username. Jibberda.
Oh yeah.
Which
hard
was
4 out of 10.
Oh wow! It was supposedly
Six.
it was
I thought
meant
it was
to
okay.
be the phonetical way of because when I went to summer camp as a kid, I had like this alter ego that I put on that was called Jebediah, where I would just yell Jebediah, and I would just be like this loud person. And then when I remember the specific day that I thought of it. I was not paying attention in like Spanish class. The 2013 in high school, and I was like, I need to think of a YouTube username. And my old one used to be like Total Miner Builder because I played Total Miner when Minecraft wasn't on Xbox.
That's it. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, well, PewDiePie has PewDiePie. I should just do like that. Seems like it works. So I did Jebberda.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's okay. It's really not that bad. I think you rated it harshly.
I think it's a 4 or 3 out of 10. But but I at least you know I'm being honest because Ted Nivison is a 7.
Right, and TommyInnit is really good.
TommyInnit is an 8 out of 10, as is Tom Simons. I am biased because it's me.
Yeah, I mean that's just like halfway to putting it being your name.
Yeah.
Well, Tom Simons is.
Tom Simons is my name.
Yeah,
That's so good 'cause
I
it's
mean
so
TommyInnit.
British. TommyInnit is a cracking name.
It's pretty good.
TommyInnit.
It is pretty
You're right,
good.
TommyInnit. Yeah.
Is that what it was back when you were trying to get an SMPLive?
It was, yes, it was TommyInnit then. Before that, it was Channel Nutpig, which may be a hard 1 out of 10. But
Channel Nutpig is
because
great.
it's so bad that then kind of
Are
flipped
you sure
it
it
again.
wasn't Channel Nutpig back then?
I'm sure.
Really?
It was TommyInnit. I've been TommyInnit for so long.
Also, to have to a little bit of a redundancy to call a YouTube channel Channel Nutpig.
It's because my dad thought that when you were naming a channel, you had to put the word channel in the name so people know. It's a channel.
Earlier than that, my dad had a better username, and he made me use his YouTube account when I wanted to post, like 2009, when I wanted to post like my pivot animations. It's like you guys know of Pivot?
I don't.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where I'm like, before your time. I don't.
How old are you
Ted?
now, Ted?
I'm 28. Just turned
Wow.
28.
I guess 29.
I guess 27.
Oh, okay.
I guessed older. I'm sorry.
Nice. That's okay. Yeah, it's like a animation software where it was basically like these stick figures that you could like they had like the limbs already kind of like rotatable and stuff, so you could make
a knockoff of this once.
Yeah, you could just make it was like a free program. It was like a pretty shitty program, but
yeah, we were real poor. I used to have to use knockoffs of free things. Like it was rough.
Dude,
You weren't that poor. I've seen your house.
Sony Vegas crack off of Pirate Bay. Tell me about it.
Well, I think I had like a fucking shit like Android tablet that I don't think it had the real version. So the Play Store had like this like knockoff of Pivot for an Android tablet.
Oh,
I think I
okay.
used that.
Nice.
Anyway,
Yeah, but
back
my
to the
dad's
story.
username on that YouTube channel he let me post this on because he has worked as a American football referee for like 30 years. Was not your average zebra.
I don't think that's that bad.
No, I'm saying it's better
That's
than
good.
Total Minor Builder. It's better than
It
Jeopardy. Not your average zebra.
That's nice. I would say that's 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
Which is good for a first
imagine
username.
that. Think about that if it was like a Minecraft YouTuber and their persona was a zebra.
That's good. That could have
Not your
taken
average
you
zebra.
to a mil
I watched
subs.
Not Your Average Zebra when I was a kid. Yeah, no, I love Not Your Average Zebra. We should gaslight people. Let's get the audience to do that. We'd be like, oh my God, you guys remember Not Your Average Zebra? Everybody
This
drop
is the
fan art
fucking
for Not Your
Hippo.
Average
What the
Zebra.
fuck? Hippo Tim.
Oh, Hippo Tim.
This is this Hippo Tim bullshit he's trying to do to me.
Do you remember about Hippo Tim?
Black Tiger?
No, nothing to do. Black
No.
Tiger of my persona. But Hippo Tim was like basically you must remember this, Ted. It was like really edgy early internet, and he'd do like little like commentaries over like it was like 9/11 documentaries, and he'd do like little like memes over it. It was like really edgy stuff.
Hippo Tim.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. No,
I think he's
Hippo
full
Tim.
of shit. He keeps talking about it as if it's
everyone
real.
in the comments was like
No,
backing me.
no, I think you doing this mass campaign to gaslight me. It's like a weird like strange thing you're doing where it's like this mass
It was
psychosis
like Ted, and it was like
thing
it was
you're
like
trying to
little
like
like,
put me under.
and it was like clips from 9/11 documentaries and like memes over it.
What's wrong is that you're making
Was this
up.
like 2007 era? Like, was it kind of like YouTube poopy?
I think it might have been. I mean, I don't know. 'Cause I
You were
wasn't about
2
then.
years old. You wldn't remember it yourself.
You know, I then went back.
The
and saw it,
videos are
didn't I?
still available on the site.
Well, he said they're all taken down. That's why I can't find it when I look it up.
Ted, how are you feeling about approaching 30? You mentioned you're 28. This is closer than ever.
Well, it's funny because I think that how it's going to work is right now. I think I'm in the thick of it. I think the fear
Everybody
of turning
knows.
30 is the strongest when you're 28.
Really?
I
Not
feel like
29?
when you turn 29, that's the acceptance year because it's just the countdown, and then
Yeah.
you're like your basic. Because when you're 29, you're on your 30th year. You know that's how
Sure.
it works, right?
Okay.
I always forget that.
Because
Yeah.
you guys are on you're on your 23rd year. You're on
24th, close.
how old are you?
23rd, yeah. I'm 22.
Your 23rd year. You're 24th.
24th.
So you're basically 25, and that must hurt
No.
because you're halfway to 30.
I don't really concern about it.
How do you
A lot of
concern
my good
about it,
friends
though,
are
Ted?
30.
Well, the way I talk about it is like obviously it sucks to get older, but it's the same as every other year. And I think in the situation that we find ourselves in, where I feel like more so than the average person who just like went to college and most of their friends are around the same age as them, other than the people they know at work, I feel like I have so many friends that are in their 30s that are cool as fuck, and they're like 35, and then it's like, well, you're still hanging out and having a good time. And that's 7 years from now.
That's
like
what's
it's
removed
like
a lot of the fear for me. Meeting like
Filzer.
we've known Filzer for so long, and he was doing that same shit we were doing when we were 16.
He's going to be 40 soon.
He's nearly 40, and he was doing that same shit. And I was like, okay, this is
yeah,
fine.
it's like none of this fucking matters, especially like I don't know. It's
When did you start blowing up on YouTube?
I like right on the like as I think I had in 2019 I had like 7,500 subscribers, so it was probably 2019 was the year that because I think I started 2019 like 7,500 subscribers, then I ended it with like 200K.
What
Wow.
videos?
What did it?
Yeah,
what was the push?
I think it was just the general involvement in the content group surrounding SMPLive.
So how
you
did
know,
you get
That was a
into
good way to do
SMP
it.
Live?
That was well. You've thought about that.
I
navigators.
mean, you calling it out is identifying the avoidance of the language more so than anything. But yes, I mean, yeah,
well done, man.
yeah, I mean, it was from the
was
videos
so
that I
awesome. It
did,
was so
like
awesome.
in surrounding like the folks that were like in Lunch Club and stuff. I mean, I know it sounds like it's gonna be so funny. There's gonna be like 70 comments that are gonna be like Lunch Club. I haven't heard that name in so long, or
Yeah.
whatever. But I mean, yeah,
How was that? Because it looked.
being in Lunch Club.
Can I just say, as a
mean,
viewer, I
Lunch-
rewatched it every day in COVID, like the most.
Well, we
fun
only
thing
we only
ever.
made like 6 or
But
7
they were the
videos.
best.
Damn it. It really does identify how often people say that number range, but
Yeah.
Right range.
I always say 7
we
to
only,
8.
like
5 to
we
6
didn't
now.
because a lot of us were remote, so like we had to travel out to do the videos, so we didn't make too
Where were you
many.
living at the time you were doing that?
I was still in college, so I was still in Ithaca.
Studying film.
Yeah,
Ithaca was that?
it's a town, but there's a college in Ithaca College. It's the same town that Cornell's in,
Where is it though?
you idiot. It's in
Where's
Ithaca.
what state is that?
New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in like central New York.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was like
How did you find blowing up? Was it overwhelming or was it
it.
fine?
Because you mentioned you wouldn't have
In
handled
my
it well
head, like,
at our age.
so
How old are you when it happens?
how old was I when it happened? So 2019, I would have been about 21 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so like in the grand scheme,
Still young,
and it's
really, in the
crazy
grand
that
scheme of
like you
things.
guys are just around that age now. Was the age
Yeah.
that I
Sure,
started.
but it's young. It's still a young age.
Sure,
like
yeah.
You've just learned to drink.
Yeah. No, it was very interesting. So the specific,
It was an intense fandom too.
I mean, it was like it was the beginning of that right before.
Before it got really intense.
It was like like kind of the upswing of that Minecraft.
You
era.
guys are like,
'Cause
at
there's
least
been,
it's never going to get more intense than this.
Well, because I feel like Minecraft is such an interesting, like basis for content because I'm pretty sure that it, as far as I know, it comes in waves of like decade-based waves.
Okay.
Because I'm sure that you could argue that there was like some sort of in between the Skydar's
Something
Minecraft, Captain like Jordan's original era, and like
Yeah.
that stuff. But it really does feel like that was like a huge era, and then there was the 2020 period,
Yeah, there was like a
and those are separated by like
lulled-
8-ish years or something, like around it, like almost like a decade or something like that.
It's only a couple of years to the
blow up-
2030.
the blow up
like
of them.
of like these
Yeah.
huge Minecraft
Yeah,
eras.
sure.
And
I
like
feel
in a like a bunch of like really, really popular like house buying, mansion buying content creators were born from those, which I just always found very interesting. But yeah, no, I mean there was that one particular summer, the summer of 2019, which was like
It was a great summer.
like you
Amazing.
can go
I know
look
it
at
was
my
good.
Twitch track. If you go to
It
Twitch
wasn't.
tracker, you could see summer of 2019. I was streaming like every single day. And it was like this magical. I'm sure you guys had something similar.
Was it
like,
magical for you?
It certainly felt magical because it was something since. I mean, I had started posting YouTube videos. I mean, I posted animations like 2009, but like in 2011, I was like, I'm going to try to make Minecraft videos or whatever.
Mhm.
So it was kind of reaching back as an adult, reaching back to this sort of fulfilling this thing I had as a kid.
Yeah.
And then also this general want to make YouTube videos, to be in this world. It was because leading up to it, it was like I was supposed to work at like my sister worked at like this tiki bar, and I was supposed to work out there that summer because my parents wanted me to make money. But I had made like $700 that April, and I was like, hey, let me just try this out for this summer. Like, and so I was like in my
they supportive of
fucking
it?
bedroom. Yeah, totally. I was like because I showed them I made $700, you know?
No,
Yeah.
sure, but like still, some parents are like still so cagey about it.
They used to make jokes when I was a kid where they would make fun of me for asking if I could stay up a little later because a video was rendering.
Oh.
Like the word rendering, they'd be like, they would make jokes later on. They'd be like, oh, it's rendering. Like I don't know how they would structure the joke, but they would make fun of me for that because I would be like, because that's what I would be doing. I'd be rendering a fucking video on Sony Vegas or something. But
How
yeah,
so-
but did you not have like? I feel like that you guys have a similar sort of experience
Very
of like
similar, yeah.
specific to
That exact feeling of because I also did the same thing. When I was like 10, I was making like Minecraft videos because I loved Skydar's Minecraft,
yeah,
and then I stopped, and then for me it was SMP Earth, and then later the Dream SMP rolled
Mhm.
around, and it was like the exact same thing, scratching that childhood itch of being like doing the Minecraft thing.
yeah.
But then that current adulthood dream of like wanting to be around all these YouTubers that I liked and doing YouTube myself.
Sure.
It was like that perfect, the exact same feeling you had. Like
Yeah,
to a T.
and what was also magical about it was like for the first time, because like at the time I was like working at the camera checkout place at Ithaca,
Mm.
and I'd be getting like I don't know $300 max every 2 weeks or something from that, and then it was like I mean I was mainly supported by my parents, which I'm very lucky about. So it was like that summer for like the first time almost ever, other than like when I worked at Staples, but more significantly than any other time in my life, I had all of this just like money that I could like something as simple as like being able to like DoorDash food was like, whoa.
yeah.
Like, or I could just go to a store and just buy whatever fucking snacks I want. like, and not have to really consider too much about how much that was digging into the funds that I had available to me. It was like the first time I felt even like a little feeling of like a financial
like
freedom.
abundance almost.
Yeah, of abundance. Yeah. And so there's a candle that I bought at a Target during that period where I would go to Target and I bought some candles that I had burning in the room when I was playing on SMPLive, and one of those candles was on clearance. They don't sell it anymore. I saved that candle and I still have it on my desk here in LA. And like, so I can smell that candle and it'll bring me back to that particular summer when I first started working out for the first time. So that summer of 2019 was very, very special in that it was like, this could be a life this could actually be something that is available to me.
Yeah.
So that was, when it was most magical.
And honestly, I was making videos. They weren't doing super well at that point. It was, honestly, I was a streamer at that point.
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
How were the next couple of years for you after that?
Like, when did that transition
Did
start?
it stay as, but even more so, did it stay as magical, the feeling for you? And how did that change? Because you were very adjacent to our community. But not necessarily...
I was always, I was like, everyone I knew made gaming stuff, but I wanted to do like the commentary stuff. So it was like an interesting transition where it was like slowly I started meeting people that I had watched when I was younger and I started becoming friends with them. And so it was like I finished off, I still had, after that 2019 year, I still had a whole year of college left to do. So I did that and I finished it off and graduated. But then like COVID happened and it was honestly perfect circumstances because it was like I was in my last semester of college. It completely reduced the amount of work I needed to do. So I could it was respectfully tough for everyone, sure.
Not for us.
You don't have to say it to us.
It was like kind of the perfect time to be investing in that.
Yeah.
And like, I probably like, and I moved out to LA in September of 2020. Crazy time to move.
Oh, wow. You moved like that long ago.
Yeah. I've been here for almost 6 years.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah.
What took you here?
Well, at the time I was dating a girl that was in Los Angeles, and I had done a semester of college in LA, and I wanted to still do the film stuff. So I just liked LA, and I wanted to be there. I mean, in another world, I imagine I might have gone to New York City because a lot of my very, very good friends from college and stuff live there. And even when I go to New York City, I'm always like, maybe I'll.
He's the best.
It's weird that there's no community of content creators in New York City that aren't like sort of more, I guess there's like sort of a TikTok centricity. There's no like community necessarily. It's more like, I feel like the people who are,
there's people littered around.
Yeah. But
it's weird.
Yeah, no, I think the magic stayed. I think the magic stayed for sure. Like it is funny how I have to like remind myself of the magic almost sometimes. I don't know. I mean, I think what happened for me was it was a lot easier to output videos when I was younger and when I first started because I wasn't good at making videos as I am now. Like it just takes me so much fucking longer to make a video than it used to. Like, and also
because your standards changed, or like...
my standards have changed and what I believe to be a good video has changed. But honestly, I'm kind of getting the magic back a little bit because I started investing in my second channel.
Yeah. That's always the way doing that is such
it's a classic magic revitalizer.
Everyone does that.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm not. I have a theory that I'm not trying to do it in the same way that everyone else is doing it because I feel like a lot of
You're
people.
not going to replace the main. That's what I do.
I'm not going to replace the main because what I found was that I was like, okay, I really want to I enjoy the process of putting out a larger, well edited, and I enjoy the process of editing. So I want to be able to give myself the ability to make a piece of work, and like I have so much fun finding the right music for stuff and really kind of making a journey in like a video and like something that is fun to watch. Like I last year I did this thing where I did the Ashton Hall routine for like a week, and I was very proud of that video. I had a really good time kind of like structuring that and stuff. But then at the same time it was like people would just I would just disappear for like 3 months, 4 months. And the stuff that I used to do, like cooking videos or like doing a stupid thing like that I used to do early on, I still had so many ideas of those, but I was like, I am like, I don't value those as like being main channel stuff as much. So I just recently started just doing them on the second channel and giving them off to editors, and that's been great because then it's like, oh, okay, I can like do more fun things without like this pressure that I placed on myself, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, sorry if I don't mean to talk too much shop. I know that's maybe
No,
some people
we
watching
talk
don't
shop,
care
man.
about
talk
that.
it a
shop.
lot.
Talk a lot of shop.
Do you
Yeah.
still?
Well, I got to give you guys something to title this, though. You know, you can't talk shop and title a podcast. That's what I've learned.
Do you?
Give us a title now. Just get it out of the way.
Well, I guess you could title it,
TommyInnit's test.
Tommy talks testicular torsion.
We did that. You
Really?
spoke about that.
No, but we
we
can re. We can re.
Ted Nivison gives TommyInnit testicular torsion for the second time. Too many characters.
Ted, do you still do your film stuff?
Yeah. I did a music video for Good Kid in November.
Yes, you
Wow.
did.
Yeah.
They're great.
Oh, cool.
How was that? I mean, how is making music videos full stop? You've done so many at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I mean, the first one I did was with James, who
That's true.
didn't
It
you
was
just
a great music video.
did you
Oh.
just have him on here? Or you had him on 100 questions.
You had him on 100 questions, more recently, but we've had him.
We've had him on here as well.
Yeah, and I remember back.
Good friend.
It was like back.
Best.
I love James. James
Yeah,
is such
great.
a
What
he's
a
such a
legend.
sweetheart.
Mhm.
I hit him up like literally in like, God, it must have been. Because I think it was, what happened was I was a year out of college. I didn't get to do my like thesis film because of COVID.
Right.
So I was really itching to still make like a high level sort of production. And I've talked about this in videos that I've made about music videos, but if I go too long without doing one, I get like this itch where I'm like,
What's the itch? Sorry, to you off.
the itch is like, it's a mixture between a
YouTube
creative
and film.
need and an anxiety of
Having
of
lost the
time.
skill.
Is
Oh,
it
no,
two
okay.
different itches? Do you have like a YouTube one and a film one, and you can feel that they're very different?
I think that, yeah. I
the
think
way-
the
sorry.
YouTube one. The YouTube one's more complicated because it is the main source of income, I think.
Okay.
And with the film one, it's more like I've put even my own money from my own business into like filling out a budget in order to be able, because there is like a spiritual satisfaction that comes out of making a very like the highest, like what's the best piece of work that I can put out in terms of like a filmed product. So like
Yeah.
when I do a music video like that, I'm like, I'm trying to make the best looking, best produced thing that I can for this song. And like that is far beyond anything that could be done for a YouTube video. And like costs tens of thousands of dollars.
The budget is completely
And
different
so
for-
it's like the
for one.
I mean, so it's definitely, I definitely think it's different. I wish that I could do cool shit for YouTube videos, but they're so much longer and it's like, you know.
Yeah.
But so like, I think in another world, if I wasn't doing those music videos, maybe I would try to get that itch out in the YouTube videos themselves. But because I have the film thing, then it's like, it takes a little bit of the pressure off.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's like, it's almost like a valve that I eject creative steam from.
Sure.
Yeah.
So sorry, you do the James music video. You do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I
in-
did, I hit him up because I saw that he was trying to do this music thing. And I was like, hey, man, I want to do a music video for you. And I promise you that I will make it good as fuck. And
It's a good promise.
well, because you kind of have to make the promise because it's like he's going to be putting up a significant amount of money. Honestly, I think James and I went 50-50 on the budget for that one, but it's still, you know, it was like, that one was crazy too. That one was very scrappy as well because that was a 2-day shoot. That was the only 2-day shoot I've ever done.
Wow. How long do you usually do? Just one.
Usually they're done in one day.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, I think the most expensive one, honestly, maybe the recent one was like around maybe the most is like, there was one, I won't say the most recent one because then that identifies exactly what it was, but there was one that I did that was like, it cost like $55K to make.
Wow.
Yeah. So they can get expensive.
gotcha.
But there are music videos like, I'm pretty sure like, I think the Build a Bitch Bella Porch one was like, I think that was like 1.3.
You did that?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I'm just like, I'm comparing budget stuff.
I had a moment there.
Sorry, I'm comparing the budget stuff.
Sure,
No, I think
right,
that
right,
was
right,
like, I think that was like Jason Lester or something. I did that one, but I know the budget for that one was like 1.3, like fucking million or something crazy,
Jeez.
something
You were in
insane.
No, I was in Inferno.
Oh fuck you.
Me
were.
and
Yeah, there's
Aiden.
like budgets can get
You and
like
Aiden Ross. Yeah.
friend of the pod.
Friend of the podcast, Aiden Ross.
budgets can get crazy though. But I have not made a dime from the music video stuff because it's like
Do you
it's
do
an
it for that, though?
investment. I mean, hopefully someday I'll make money off
Okay.
of directing. Like that's definitely, it's nice because in a normal music video budget, or like if it was like a commercial thing, I think often directors just forgo their rate to just add that to the budget. But
What do the next like 5 to 10 years look like for you, Ted? Is it more film stuff, or you do not think that kind of way?
well, I still want to do the YouTube stuff. I'm trying to figure out a way to like maybe give myself more time to do the other stuff. I mean, you and I have talked about stand up a little bit. I want to do more of that, but that's something I've been incredibly avoidant of.
Really?
Even though, despite me always being like, gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. I'm trying to do more of that this year.
Have you been gigging?
No, not at all. Not at all. I've had a really crazy fucking beginning of the year, and I've been intending to. I told myself I would do like at least 2 a month, and I have not done one yet. But I'd soon.
Well, you've done a crazy trip.
I did, yeah. No, that video should be out by now. But I did a thing where I traveled around the United States trying the weirdest foods in America.
What were the weirdest?
Why do you keep doing these fucking because that must be so exhausting
and expensive,
and to these massive trips? Like,
yeah, they are. I actually
these
looked
big
at how much I spent on
challenges?
that, and I was like, whoa, I spent a lot of money on hotels and shit traveling around.
Do you? And you don't have to say this, but do you make money on these videos or no?
Oh yeah,
Because they do really well, but like they also seem like they must cost quite a lot.
I mean, we got to think about like so
Emotion
videos like that are different than like a gaming video or something because they're
evergreen. They're
evergreen and they're super long, so they do very well in the ad stuff. So there's a not only do they make money in the short term, but they kind of like create they step up the level of like the background noise ad revenue that you make off of the whole channel. So the more of those you have, it's like if you were only doing those and doing them frequently, it would just be like. It would be ridiculous. But they do make a good amount of
But is that
money.
like that must be fucking taxing for you to do? Travel the States from
I got on this most recent one, I like towards the end of it started getting like sick and I was eating these
How long does it take?
I mean, it took like maybe like 10 or 12 days or something. I was already going out there because I was already visiting people in New York, and then I started in Rochester, New York.
Okay.
And I also was like in Toronto because I was visiting my buddy Curtis Connor for his birthday. And then I started the trip, and then I drove some. So I drove from like Rochester to Cincinnati, and then I flew to Tampa, and then I was manufacturing legs of the trip to be road trips just because I wanted to, because I like road trips.
They're fun.
Yeah. Like I like the drive, and I like how it edits together too. Like I like the journey of
They're proper, aren't they?
Yeah, like of the travel aspect of it. And so they're a pain in the fucking ass to edit though, because it's like there's so much footage you have to collect together, and then you have to like.
How many hours of footage generally? I feel like it's got to be like.
I mean, I was just looking at earlier when I was looking at the whole thing together. I mean, like it's like I think it's something like this most recent one was like 6 hours of footage total or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and then you have to condense that and
Do an hour.
Sorry, so what have you eaten? Because I try eating weird shit whenever we go places. We've eaten some weird shit when we
We ate
travel.
balls.
We ate Rocky Mountain
Yeah, so
oysters.
I had
It's like
Rocky
was
Mountain
trying to,
oysters.
empower
What did you think?
myself.
I thought it was not that bad.
They're really
Yeah,
fun.
they're fine.
It's like because it's so thin. I thought that it was going to be.
Ours weren't.
They're
that
like
bad.
thinly
They were
sliced.
balls.
Wait, what
No.
you had? You like
We got the
baseball?
ball.
They were like.
It was a whole ball.
No, it wasn't the whole ball, but it was like chicken nuggets. It was they were like maybe not chicken nuggets. Like a ball of the stuff. Like maybe like
Really?
like
Well,
Yeah.
a bull
like an
testicle is like
arancini.
this big, right?
Yeah, it was a ball of the stuff.
Ball of the
like,
ball.
It was like an arancini, maybe.
Yeah, deserve
Oh,
the whole
interesting.
ball.
Yeah, so where I went is I went to Buckhorn Exchange, which is like the oldest restaurant in Denver.
Okay.
And
we had it in Texas.
I think that was like the original place that they might have made Rocky Mountain oysters or something.
I believe so.
Guys, we have this crazy idea.
and the way they did it was they thinly sliced it up, and it
Okay.
was just like it was almost like calamari or something like that. I think that's what somebody was comparing it to. But the weirdest thing that I had on that trip, because I guess I'll just go through the things I had. So the first thing I had was I had a garbage plate in.
What is
That is a bed of macaroni salad And then you've got what else? You got hash browns or like fucking the breakfast potatoes, and then you've got 2 hamburger patties. You got a slathering of mustard, and then you got this meat sauce on it as well.
That doesn't sound. It sounds better.
It's like
actually.
slop. It's slop, and you just like kind of cut it up
I
and
like
eat that. Oh, you didn't like that? Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. Release the tension in your face. That looks painful. That look you got
I have strong reactions.
testicular torsion right now.
I have strong reactions to food.
The second thing I had was Skyline chili.
I've heard of this.
You've heard of this?
I've heard of Skyline chili. It's a Chicago thing.
Cincinnati.
Fuck.
And it is the base is spaghetti. Then you put chili on top of it, and then maybe some onions, maybe some beans, and then a mountain of shredded cheddar cheese on top of it.
That doesn't sound that bad at all.
Have you seen it? It looks weird, dude.
No. Okay, what's the weirdest thing you had?
The weirdest thing I had was a brain sandwich in St. Louis.
Oh, I went to St. Louis. I never heard of this one. Brain?
Yeah.
Brain of what?
Brain of a pig.
I've had brain of a pig in China. Me and Harry tried it in China.
Really? Was it fried?
We cooked it ourselves, so it came out raw, and it was a hot pot. So we threw it in the pot, and it boiled. It boiled.
And what did you think of it?
I didn't like there was a strange
Texture?
No, the texture I could just about get by. The texture's weird. It's like paste. It's like toothpaste, kind of. It's like paste.
Yeah, the one that I had was like, it's sliced brain, like it was this thick, and it was sliced pig brain, fried, and served on like rye bread.
Ew.
With a side of hash or a side of tater tots.
Ooh, okay.
And there was like a mustard too, but it was like, I could only have 3 bites of it because it was like literally making me gag. Like I was having a huge textural issue with the brain
the texture's
sandwich.
Odd. It is
like
odd.
it was like I felt really bad too because I was like,
but I thought
what
there was
the hell?
a twang of like flavor that was really bothering me, and I didn't.
Everything about that sandwich bothered me. Like it was like I am usually pretty open to different types of food. I could not fucking get through that damn sandwich. That was like, but I gave myself a rule at the beginning of the video that I had to have at least 3 bites of each food. And so I was like, fuck, okay.
How much was it? How much did you pay?
How much did I pay? You think I'm paying attention to that? It's on the busy, man. It's on the biz card.
No, but my thing was like when we were in China, the reason we tried it is because it was $1, and we went even if we hate this, it was $1. It's fine.
Dude, what? You're gonna give yourself a prion disease.
We had one. Everything in China is cheap as fuck. Like beer is like 65 cents. Like it's a cheap country.
I commend you. I can't tell you how not open to food I am. I'm a food.
Really?
I'm a food conservative. Conservative.
Well done.
Conservatist. I got a little Star Wars there.
You got
I'm a
there.
food separatist. Oh, fuck that.
Well,
right.
Ted.
We need to move over to the Patreon, Ted.
We do.
We've
We've
hit
got
the
a
hour.
lot to
Wow,
talk about.
We've got another 45 minutes to
My
go.
God, I feel like we talked about
rambling.
nothing. I feel like we talked about nothing for an hour. That's crazy. I'm such a chatty guy. Like I
thought you said chatty there.
That's my issue. That's why I did a podcast for so long. I can talk about fucking
You
nothing.
can really talk, huh? But we don't. We have very much more to talk to you about. We want to talk a little bit about.
Derogatorily. I can really talk, and it's allowed if you mean that in a derogatory way. I'll accept it.
What?
Do you know the word derogatory? Do you know what that means?
I know what that
Yeah,
means.
we do.
I don't know why you said that.
I'm just saying that if it was meant derogatorily, that's okay.
I didn't mean that.
I know, but I'm just saying if it was, that's okay.
What the fuck is this?
I'm just saying that if you're trying to be mean, that's fine by me. You guys are getting far more uncomfortable than I thought you would get when I started this bit.
It was a mix of confusion and stress.
You know what it was?
Were you guys getting stressed? You guys thought I was mad at you?
No.
Do I seem like someone who has the capacity to get very mad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
Really?
For a long time.
I have very rarely ever yelled
and
at
we'll
someone,
move over, and
ever.
we're going to move over, and we're going to move over. But before we do, there was a time of my life when every time I would meet you, you would take you're a bigger guy than I am, and you would take your hand, you would grab my head, and you would press your head against my head, and just sort of vibrate for a sec.
Well, I had to, dude.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to Patreon.
All right, guys. Quickly, though.
Before we do,
How's the worm doing?
remote worm.
A lovely countryside spot and a peaceful lake. The worm sits in their teeny tiny chair next to it. They are fishing with their massive rod. Risky pastime for a worm if you think about it.
Good to hear from you, Worm.
I'm glad the worm's
Right.
well.
Quickly,
Ted's happy.
Ted, thank you for being here. We're going to move over to our $7 Patreon. We're going to get juicy. We're going to get all the
$100
meat of it, all the
episodes over
brain
there.
of it all. Episode 99. You can watch so much other stuff. We're going to really get into even more relaxed, even more little crazy. You want to be there right now. $7. Go down to the description. Join the Patreon. It's 2 seconds. Right, let's move over to the...
Bye.
I'm with you.
Shut up, I'm talking.
This week on Patreon.
I'm handsome.
I'm not saying you're not handsome. I'm saying
do I have
I'm
sex
the
appeal?
handsome one.
Do you have sex appeal?
Just before we were rolling, you were talking about how the Logan Paul beef was good for my psyche.
Like, you sound like you're a lizard person right now, like trying to talk about it, social interactions. You said
Don't
to
do
us,
that.
you love to look at people to see what they look like. I'm looking at the wide angle of this, and it really does look
crotch heavy.
like Lord of the Rings forced perspective, where I'm Gandalf and you guys are the like, it does. Like, my legs are so fucking big in this wide shot. Like, it does look like I'm pushed ahead towards the camera
I
to
can
make
see it
it
like that. Oh God, that is a crotch heavy.